And a 5-month-long lockdown, the reality for many families who have loved ones in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. But could their wait to see their family members in person be over? A task force has given Governor Ron DeSantis some recommendations on how to safely reopen. On your side's Robert Bradfield is talking with families about their wait and wonder on when visitation limits will be lifted.
This is Lisa Najjar's view when she visits her mother in rehab through a window, talking on the phone.
I have empathy for anyone going through this right now.
Like so many other families, it's been months since Najjar has been in the same room as her mom. As a nurse, she knows the implications.
Loneliness is setting in, desperation is setting in.
A task force created by Governor Ron DeSantis issued its recommendations this week to ease some restrictions, including a facility must have no new COVID-19 cases for 14 days. Visitors must wear masks and practice social distancing. It's now up to the governor to approve it.
As much as we want them to come back into the building and see their loved ones and be able to get their hands on them, we also want to make sure that we're keeping this virus that is killing people out of our buildings and keep their loved ones safe.
Nicole Ludwig is an administrator at Family Extended Care in Amelia Island. She has 28 residents at the assisted living facility and tests employees every other week. And when she reopens, she's considering using outside areas for visits.
We understand that it's been difficult not seeing their loved ones, but at the same time, if we're to open up, we also have to make sure that all of the guidelines are in order.
Najjar is advocating for rapid testing at all elder care facilities. She says the state has the resources and believes the benefits outweigh the risks.
They deserve this from us. We should find a way to do this.
Robert Bradfield, First Coast News, on your side.